How many people call this game a game? In their minds, all men are predators.
Asmongold's chat screaming woke? No, they don't mind seeing little girls, especially if the little girl is white.
Dude, how many fucking children do you think this game is gonna create?
You've been to the sea before? On Earth?
Of course I have. Got a house with a view and everything. You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
Wasn't she a robot or some shit? Whoa, that's so cool. That's so cool. So like it's like they both fight together, but the girl does like hacking shit. Oh dude, I love that. That's like oh my god, that's like my favorite setup. That's my favorite setup. Oh, this is so cute. Wait, are you telling me people were people mad at this? Were people mad at this? This is so cool.
Yes, again. I can't do anything.
Hello, unregistered guests. Your presence here is a violation of cradle security.
Dude, how many fucking children do you think this game is gonna create? How many dudes are gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. I hate this. I hate this. I'm gonna go fucking make a kid. How many guys do you think are gonna do that? Same with all the McDonald's commercials, says Tazuto. True. Shinzo Abe's last wish. Well, the thing is this sort of thing has been actually pretty popular lately in Japan. Dude, how mad are people at this game? How mad are people? How mad are people at this game? How many people call this game a game? Like how many people are mad at this? There must be so many people angry.
Hello, unregistered guests.
You know why? Do you want to know why they think that, chat? Do you want to know the reason? Because in their if you think of it from this perspective, you'll understand why they think that. The reason they think that is because in their minds, all men are predators. That's why, right? So it's like if you see it that way, that all men are only in that all men the existence of men is purely sexual and purely like a purely predatory mindset, then it would make sense why you would think that, right? And that's the issue, is that they can't see a meaningful relationship between a father and a daughter, and they think that the only relationship that could be had there is something toxic, right? So that's the issue. It's people that don't like their dads or something like that, right? And like maybe that's why I'm like this, because I actually like my dad, and maybe that's the issue. I don't fucking know. You know, maybe that's the issue. Any man with any woman is a sexual relationship. Yeah, like so weird. It's so weird, man. Like I don't know. Maybe the problem is that they fucking goon too much. You know, maybe it's real. Like the whole thing with like Asmongold and how they're just hating and gooning. Maybe that's just it. It's probably true. How dare you like your dad leave? Like for real, man. How dare I, man? That's fucking weird. Talking to my dad about horse racing. Damn. Or wanting to go fishing with my dad. Damn, holy shit. That's so creepy. Gooning and hating and gooning. Yeah, it's like a cycle, right, for these people. They see everything in their own twisted, through their twisted lens. They can't even imagine a situation in which like an adult man saves a young girl, you know? Can't even fucking imagine that. Fathers are not being able to take their daughter to the park without being yeah, basically, right? I don't know. Like it's just so sad. Like, and I think like so this kind of game I think is appealing to a lot of people because there is an issue with relationships. There is an issue with the culture. The culture is really kind of right now. The culture is really anti-children. Actually, it's really anti. Just live in like such a weird world right now. And I think guys who are gamers and they're told you know, you're fucking awful and everything you like is awful, and you know, you're no longer needed in this world. You like men are, and this is the thing that they say is that men are no longer needed. We don't need men anymore in this world. Like you're outdated, you're defunct. We don't really, you're just a problem. Men only bring problems. Women are the solutions to everything. And they say these kind of things, right? And you have men who are like, okay, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, fuck it, right? Then fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking play games. I don't give a shit anymore. You know, I can make enough money to support myself. And why should I have to spend, you know, my time busting my ass, working so fucking hard, for a woman who's gonna be a fucking slut anyway and is gonna fucking cheat on me? Like, why would I even do that? You know, like, why even care? I could instead live a relatively relaxing life. I could, you know, do my low wage job. I can chill, play games all day, hang out with the homies, and I don't need it. I don't need it if that's my fate, is to be hated, to be you know, emasculated, and men have this feeling that it's gonna be, why even bother, right? But the problem, and you know, here's where I'm gonna turn things back around a bit. The problem with that is the desire to be the protector of a family. It doesn't end there, right? So like, even if you come to that realization, that drive doesn't end with that, right? So what happens is men move that to something else, whether that's, you know, an anime pillow waifu, or a neo-Nazi movement, right? All of that desire to fight for something, to protect something precious, and to make sure that the home is protected and stable and everyone's taken care of, that feeling doesn't go away with escapism, right? So what happens is you have a game like this comes out, and you guys can just tell me, I mean, just type a 1 in chat if I'm telling the truth here. A game like this comes out and it hits guys right in the fucking heart, where they see this shit and they're like, that's what I want. That's all I want in my life.
What do you want?
And I think that's why, like, the McDonald's ads hit so fucking hard. That's why they crit people like perfectly in the heart, because it's like that's what you want from life, and it's like, it's so fucking simple, and everyone is just getting in your way. Like, sorry, I'm not trying to say that like there's nothing you can do about it, but the idea is that society says that you're useless. Society says that that is an awful thing. Desiring that thing is awful, basically. You just want to control women. You're a fucking creep. And like men are defuncted. Men are no longer necessary. Men are toxic. They throw all this shit at you. And it's like, you think, and I think guys will think to themselves, like, what I want is so simple, yet everyone hates it. And I think that fucks with people in the head, you know? You know what I mean? I feel like it really does a number on the psychological health of people. I mean, we all see it all the time. Guys only want one thing memes. Yeah, exactly. They treat men like beasts, right? They treat men like beasts. And I mean, what do you expect, right? Like, if you set up a scenario in which the natural tendencies of men aren't seen as honorable, then it doesn't make the tendency go away. And that's how you get quote unquote toxic masculinity, is when men don't have an outlet for they don't have a thing to put their heart into. And that's why you see so many dudes like are into like shit like fucking Warhammer, because Warhammer is like, they see that and they see purpose. Do you know what I mean? Like, for the Emperor, for Super Earth, it's like fucking purpose, you know? Anyway, that's what I think. I think society is so so bad, man. I don't even know what you can do anymore, to be honest. It's so fucking cooked. Maybe AI waifus, I don't know. This is fucking depressing, but maybe that's the only thing you could do. I don't know anymore, man. I really don't. You know why I think this probably will hit dudes really hard too? Because it's not just, oh my god, I just realized how fucking powerful this scene is. So the thing with this scene, it's not just, so the dude is protecting the girl, right? The dude is protecting the girl, but the girl has his back too. And I think that's another thing that's fucking over in society. Right? Yeah. Man, This is diabolical. Actually diabolical, man. It might get to the point where men just gave kids without women, buying eggs, artificial. Dude, well, I don't know. I don't think that's good either. That and this is why it's so annoying. Like the entire like men versus women fucking war, like fucking like we're heading towards Vandred. It's so annoying. You know, it's so fucking annoying. Well, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, the joke I did before where it was like I had a joke before that like basically dudes are just tanks and they just fucking want a healer to actually do their job. Like, please help anyone. Yo, like I'm tanking life, okay? Like I'm working like a shit ton. You know, my boss is a fucking asshole, and like the economy is shit, and I'm doing my fucking best. Heals, please? Anyone? Can I get some fucking heals? Right? And I think that's the issue in society, basically.
Asmongold's chat screaming woke. No, they don't mind seeing little girls, especially if the little girl is white. Now, if the little girl was black, they'd be fucking losing their minds.
Dude, the projection is so real. Does he really think that people really care? If they just incidentally put in a black character because it's like what makes sense for the story, or like they just want to, and then like it's a place to put it. Like, do you think anybody cares? People don't care. They really think we care. Like, we don't give a shit, honestly, about it. The only reason gamers got mad is because they did it on purpose. They're purposely trying to remove white people from games. That's why. It's not natural. That's why people are upset at it.